What's up, guys? So sorry, I know I'm a little late to the party. I had some things going on, but you know we gotta talk about season 2 finale of Attack on Titan, because holy shit, what an amazing finale. I think this is the best season 2 season finale I've ever seen from any freaking show ever. Like, this episode had me crying and screaming and crying and it's just so intense. Tons of action right from the get-go, but in this episode, it's all about Eren and the fact that we got to see him use the coordinate for the first time. I think this is the first time we're seeing the coordinate used in the anime, right? Like, and Eren is actually, like, without realizing it, controlling these titans and getting them to attack Dinah. Oh, and by the way, this is going to have spoilers, so if you're just watching the anime, well, too fucking bad. Like, how badass was that? Throws his fist at the freaking titan, and then there goes a titan flying over him. What the fuck? It's freaking nuts, and it's just a taste of what the coordinate can do. We gotta see the coordinate in full action at some point. Like, that's a terrifying thought, but at some point in this story, that's gonna happen. But anyway, of course, this whole sequence with Eren and Mikasa and the coordinate, this is what everybody's been waiting to see this season. Like, this was the big thing that happens. And with the scene with Eren and Mikasa, one thing that I didn't really hit me in the manga, and I think it was because it was so early on, like I'd just gotten into Attack on Titan, I don't think it quite hit me that they thought they were going to die. And because it was so early on, I wasn't nearly as attached to these characters as I am now. So watching this episode and realizing how fucking heartbreaking it is, and freaking Hannes freaking gets bit in half, and it's like the same thing that happened with Eren's mom all over again. And he's watching somebody that he cares about get eaten by the same titan, and freaking Hannes, it's so sad because he was like the last like adult figure that they had left in their lives from like when they were kids, so it's so fucking sad. But you know, just watching this whole scene and watching Eren just freak out, he's got all his freaking fingers bitten off and shit. It's like, damn, he's like laughing and crying at the same time. God, it's just so fucking sad, and like he's just freaking out, and he can't turn into a titan, and they are surrounded by these titans. There's nothing they can do. Everybody's about to die. And Mikasa, she decides to use her last moments when Eren is feeling the most weak and helpless to remind him of all the things that he's done for her, and just being kind to her and being by her side, and giving her this scarf, which is like, I think to her, kind of a symbol of their relationship. And I think that a lot of people are wondering, does she have romantic feelings for Eren? I think it's pretty safe to say that if she does, Eren would not reciprocate, because Isayama himself said that Eren sees Mikasa as more of a mother-like figure. So, I mean, who knows how she really feels. If she does have romantic feelings for Eren, she's probably kind of conflicted about it, but who knows? We'll see how it plays out. But anyway, so the power of love gives Eren the strength to get off his ass and at least scream and shit as soon as he punches that titan in the hand. Like, who'd have thunk that would have done anything? But apparently it did, because you see this bolt of lightning, and suddenly titans are running towards the smiling titan and jumping all over it. And it's interesting because I do think that this coordinate power that Eren has, we know now from some of the recent chapters that touching someone of royal blood enables Eren to use the coordinate or some of its powers, which is why he was able to use the coordinate in this episode, because, as we know, the smiling titan is Dinah Fritz, who is Zeke's mother and Grisha's first wife, who got turned into a titan when they discovered the revivalists. But it's clear that Eren was able to use the coordinate for a while after he had punched her, so who knows how long he could potentially utilize this power after touching someone of royal blood. That could be an important thing to note, so let's keep that in mind. So here's another scene I want to talk about. As they're riding off and Armin is narrating, he is narrating, he says us, referring to the Survey Corps. So I think we can confirm that Armin is narrating. I mean, they wouldn't use the same voice actor and not have it be the same person, right? Right? I mean, why would they do that? So, I really think Armin has to be the narrator. So, moving on in the finale, we also got this little scene that was actually in an extra chapter that was not part of the main manga, when they're sitting on the wall, Reiner, Bertolt, and Ymir, and like, it's pretty sad because now, watching this, we know what they're talking about. Like, we know where Reiner and Bertolt came from, and especially the most recent chapter, we got to see Reiner's, pretty much his whole backstory. We got to see him being trained by the Marley as a kid. We got to see him struggling and fighting to be worthy of inheriting the Armored Titan, seeing his conflict and his struggle, and we learn that he's half Marleyan, which is interesting, because that means that you don't have to be full-blood Eldian, so to speak, to become a Titan. So that could also be significant, and I'm going to talk about that more in the next part of my Chapter 94 review, where I'm going to be talking a lot about Reiner, so I'm just going to leave that there. And, but anyway, the significance of that being that Levi is most likely only half Ackerman, because we don't know who his dad is, but it's very, very likely that he was an Eldian, and I think that means that Levi could become a Titan. So that's the important part, because I want to see Levi become a Titan, and as long as that possibility remains on the table, I'm going to cling to it with all my might. Alright, so during the conclusion of this episode, this season finale, we got to see this scene, and I'm so happy we got this in this season. Like, I was hoping that they would include this in the end, because I love this scene. They're talking about Renko Village, and poor Connie, he's all traumatized, and Hanji is explaining their hypothesis, and Levi realizes that what they're saying is that Titans are humans, and all this time, he's been killing people, and he's really devastated by that. Like, poor Levi. Thought he was doing a good thing, it turns out he's just killing people. And Levi's watching them leave, and he turns around, and Eren's got this creepy smile on his face. I love seeing Levi freaked out, because not a lot freaks Levi out, unless it's like mold or something. But of course we know why Erwin is smiling. We know what he's really after. If you read the manga, I love seeing Erwin's true colors kind of start to come out, you know what I mean? But anyway, the episode ends with this sweeping shot of the camera flying across the fields and shit, and all our characters standing with their hair in the wind, looking all determined, and and then who's standing on the far side of Wall Maria? The Beast Titan! And Zeke standing on top of it, just chilling. So anyway, this episode was amazing. It was super freaking emotional, exciting, just like, they went above and beyond these, like, with studios. Everything that they did, these animators are so talented, and not just the animators, but the sound direction and the music and everything just comes together in just this perfect cinematic experience, and it's freaking unbelievable what they can do. Alright guys, sorry again this was late. Sorry I haven't been able to keep up with all the episode reviews because I've been having trouble with my computer, and I haven't been able to do the videos that I've been wanting to do. So if you want to help out, you can donate to my Patreon. Tell me what you thought of this season finale. Tell me what you thought of this season. Tell me what you thought of the past few episodes that I haven't been able to do reviews for, since we haven't been able to talk about them. Just talk about whatever. Season 2, anything. Let's just talk about it, because this season was amazing, and you know we're going to be talking about it all year anyway, until Season 3 comes out, which is confirmed for 2018. They said we're not done yet. Such badasses. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Peace.